Today, you get to meet the team from KNLS who are going to help us understand what happens at KNLS.
My name is Caroline Lenosingiran. I work with Kenya National Library Service. Currently, I am in charge of Kenya National Library Service Buruburu branch. Our mission as Kenya National Library Service is to preserve the national documentary heritage and enable universal access to information and knowledge so that people get empowered.
Yes.
And we have 3 libraries. We have one at Upper Hill, our headquarters,
Yes.
Maktabaku building. We have another one at Buruburu. We have another one in Nakuru.
Yeah.
And what we do, we provide access to information materials. What we do, we acquire information materials published both locally and internationally. Once we acquire them, we avail them to a wider audience across all ages. So that's what we do as Kenya National Library Service.
Yeah.
People can access them physically from our 3 facilities and virtually in our virtual library, because we have a virtual library that was launched last year on 12th of July 2023, a library that can be accessed anytime, anywhere, globally.
Okay.
Yes, so today we are here at Sarit Center. We are displaying what we have and the services that we offer as Kenya National Library Service.
Yeah.
We are celebrating 25 years of excellence in publishing. And as I told you that our mission is to preserve the national documentary heritage. We acquire these books through legal deposits, through purchases, and through donations. And about legal deposits, Books and Newspapers Act, Cap 111 of Laws of Kenya, requires every publisher and author to deposit 2 copies of their publications in the national, with the director, Kenya National Library Service, within 14 days after publishing. Once we receive these publications, the legal deposits, we process them and we preserve our national documentary heritage, and we publish a document called Kenya National Bibliography. This is a comprehensive list of all books published in Kenya in a given year and about Kenya. So this is the most current, a list of books published in Kenya in 2022.
Yeah.
The first one is this one, a list of books published in Kenya in 1980.
Wow.
And what is here is in our facilities. Whatever book is listed here, we have them in our facilities.
So let me ask, there are 3 main centers, Buruburu, Upper Hill, and Nakuru.
Yes, performing the functions of the national government. Because up to June 30th, 2023, KNLS had grown to a network of 64 branch libraries. However, the Constitution of Kenya, which was promulgated in 2010, devolved the library services.
Okay.
So 61 branch libraries were transferred to county governments.
Let me just ask, maybe somebody doesn't understand, because there are a lot of library facilities sometimes you go into and has that KNLS tag. But today we are talking about 3. To somebody who really would want to understand, which are truly, what does KNLS? So does it mean that when those other libraries were devolved or were left to the management of the counties, KNLS withdrew, or what happens? Because somebody would assume there are very many KNLS associated or incorporated libraries.
Now, when the Constitution devolved library services, 61 libraries were transferred to the county governments, and they are performing the functions of the public libraries, and the 3 facilities that were left to perform the functions of the national government are performing the functions of the National Library. So, Buruburu headquarters at Upper Hill,
Upper Hill.
Maktaba Kuu building, Buruburu, in Nakuru. Those are the only Kenya National Library Service facilities that at the moment. However, one of our functions is to offer technical support and capacity building to the county governments. So we will continue offering technical support to the county government libraries. And those default libraries were transferred to 33 counties because our libraries were spread across 33 counties. So 33 counties benefited from the libraries that were transferred, and 14 counties did not have libraries by the time the 61 were transferred. We are Kenya National Library Service is working with those counties that do not have libraries. Like last month on 29th and 30th of August, we had a capacity building, we had a sensitization training where we sensitized officials from the county governments. We invited officials from the 14 counties that do not have libraries for a sensitization training, whereby we took them through the importance, what libraries are. We made them understand what libraries are, how to establish libraries, how to operationalize libraries, the libraries' sustainability. We took them through several issues in regards to the library. So those other libraries that we have transferred are for the counties. However, we are still offering technical support to them.
Okay. So there is an author who is watching you today and is listening to you. What is the importance of them depositing these copies of their books at the Kenya National Library
It is
Service?
important to know that Kenya National Library Service is supporting publishing because Kenya National Library Service is the only agency that's mandated to issue ISBN, which stands for International Standard Book Number. This is a number that uniquely identifies a publication internationally. So Kenya National Library Service is the only agency that is mandated to issue these numbers. So we issue these numbers to the authors and publishers publishing in Kenya. Once we issue them with these ISBNs, they publish the books, and there is this act, Books and Newspapers Act, that requires them to deposit 2 copies to the Kenya National Library, to the director, Kenya National Library Service, within 14 days after publishing. Once we receive them, we process them, and we preserve our national documentary heritage. So it is important.
Yes, that is the part that I would want the author to understand, to their own benefit. Why is it important that they make it a point to ensure that those 2 copies are deposited at the KNLS?
Number one, when they deposit, it's a legal requirement. They need to comply with the law to deposit, so that Kenya National Library Service is able to publish this document, which is Kenya National Bibliography. Once we deposit this, it is a marketing tool as well to them, because booksellers and bookshops purchase this document from us, and when they want to stock their stores, they can go through the document, have a look at what has been published in Kenya, and they can order when they want to stock their stores.
Which is by the way, this looks like a very good marketing tool to any publisher, because even if I'm looking at one here, I'm looking at Omondi Frederick, whose ISBN number is given, and it also states the price of the book. So I think it makes it easier for an author to even market, because this is a resource that is available publicly.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
All right. So maybe to somebody who's never been to the library, what would you like to tell them? What are they missing? Some people assume that maybe it is very expensive to sit somewhere and read. What does it cost for somebody to walk into the library and read?
Yes, for one to access Kenya National Library facility and use the resources, one just needs to walk into the library, pay 20 Kenya shillings.
20 shillings.
Yes, 20 Kenya shillings, and that's the entrance fee. And access all the resources in the library freely in a day. Yes, so they need to
20
pay
shillings.
entrance fee of 20 shillings.
You imagine? I told you. The entrance fee is ridiculous. It's 20 shillings. And this, once you get inside, you have access to all the material that are available in that facility. All right.
Yes.
So
and because of the directive that all government agencies, all government institutions should onboard their services to the e-citizen payment platform.
Yeah.
Our services are paid through e-citizen platform. So for the entrance fee, which is 20 shillings,
Yeah.
Library users pay 25 shillings because any service that is from 0 to 199, there is a convenience fee of 5 shillings.
5 shillings.
So they pay 25 shillings through the e-citizen payment platform.
Yeah.
Yes.
Caroline, thank you. But before I conclude, I want you to tell us something about Vitabu. Tell us briefly about Vitabu.
Yeah, let me invite one of my colleagues to take us through about our Vitabu.
All right. Thank you so much.
Hi.
All right. Hi, how are you? Kindly introduce yourself. Tell us your name, what you do.
My name is Mariam Ismail. I'm an ICT officer at Kenya National Library Service.
Yes.
So maybe I'd like to tell you about a number of services that we offer at the library, just to enhance and complement the core library services.
Okay.
So we recently launched a project called the Virtual Library Project, which essentially comprises of 3 key components that work hand in hand to ensure that we bring the library to the people. So we want to offer the library services beyond the physical confines, of the walls. So the three components of the virtual library project consist of, one, the virtual library platform itself, which is basically a platform where where users can access our digital collection. Then we also have a digitization lab, which is equipped with state-of-the-art scanners that we have book scanners, map scanners, document scanners that are essentially used to convert any physical book into a digital format so that they can be accessible through the virtual library platform.
Yeah.
Then we also have a data center. The data center now provides the infrastructure to host all these, the data that comes out from all these components.
Okay.
So, and the services of the data center are also, we extend these services beyond KNLS. So
let me get this right. The data center is open to the public.
Exactly.
If I want that host to host my data.
Exactly.
Nice.
That's the services of the digitization lab as well as the data center are extended beyond KNLS because the capacity that we have, it's more than enough for KNLS. So we have started hosting institutions, and in a small. We started, I think, around 2 years ago. We normally approached libraries and schools. So we host a number of their library systems at our data center. And with the digitization lab, we've also gotten a lot of projects whereby even businesses come in and we are able to convert their records into digital formats. And then we're also able to give them a solution to which they can be able to access this digitized content. So yeah, the services of the digitization lab, the services of the data center are open to the public.
Wow.
Yes.
I think that is, even me, as much as I always sound like I'm the advocate of KNLS, I didn't know that actually KNLS has a data center and that it's open to the public.
Yes,
but then now, if you look at now, if somebody would grab their phone and say, I want to access that digital platform, what is the procedure? What are the quick things I can do to access that resource?
Okay, you can get the link to the platform on our website.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we also in a month's time we'll now have the apps ready on either Google Store or the Apple Nini.
So you're building a mobile
Exactly.
application.
We are finalizing
Awesome.
on building a mobile app.
Yeah.
Yes, and the virtual library itself has a number of models to which we offer the content that's inside there. We have free content that is absolutely free. You don't even have to log in. You can just access, browse through. And then we have subscribed kind of content where you normally pay a fee. Like, for example, for a day, you would pay 20 shillings. So if you are subscribing right now, then it will expire tomorrow at this time.
All right.
And when you subscribe to that, you can be able to now access all our premium content. We have partnered with a number of publishers. We have local content as well as international content.
Yeah. So when somebody's talking about content, give me a rough picture of what is available on that platform.
What is available on Vitabu? We have
Yes.
CBC material, a number of them. We have, they're called set books. There's someone the other day was looking for a set book called Visiki. He said that they did that, a number of years ago. And,
so I can actually go to maybe set books that were done 10, 15 years ago, and I can still access them.
You can find them.
Awesome.
Yeah, but now where we are going with the Vitabu is now we really want to actually partner with publishers, with authors, so that there's a whole issue of copyright and all that. So we are trying to partner with authors so that we tell them the importance of availing their content digitally.
Yeah.
So, we would sign an MOU or something, then we'd go through the process of digitizing their content and then availing them upon, the signing of a copyright, availing this particular content through our virtual library. Yeah.
And the publishing space has recently opened up, and there is a lot of self-publishing authors. What would you say to them, especially those who are watching? What offerings are available for them?
We have a lot to offer you as KNLS, and we are looking to furnish our virtual library with more local content. We want to bring out the authors, that heritage, that rich authorship of the country. We want to bring it outside there, because the virtual library is accessible out there. We are really encouraging to those authors to just come in, see what we have at the National Library, and see what we have to offer for them.
Yeah, but from a personal level, what surprises you when you look at what KNLS has versus what the public knows?
What the public? Oh, yes, I know. We've not really brought out what we have, but we are trying. We are working on really trying to. That's why we didn't shy off from this forum, because it has given us an opportunity to actually tell you what we have. Because I know some people really associate KNLS with just the digital. The physical place.
Yes.
Yeah, but we are totally different. And it's really advisable for you to reach out to us and get to look at our website. We are, we have tried and exposed all these services through our website.
On the website.
Yeah.
So check out the website, which is knls.ac.ke. All right. So thank you so much. Check out their website and feel free to walk there here at the Sarit until the end of this expo. You will come and find them. They immediately walk into the door. KNLS is the first place you meet. But as we conclude, the future is digital. KNLS is moving digital. What gives you hope?
It gives me hope because this is we normally say a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. So we are looking to really take our position in the digital space. So we are trying to really take our rightful place, and we are taking it one step at a time. But within a few years or so, we will be out there, and we will be forced to reckon.
What would you want the public to do? What is their role?
The role of the public is to utilize, because these services that we are providing for them to be utilized. It wouldn't be, for us to invest in procuring digital content and it's not being used. So the role of the public is to utilize our system, our platforms, and to actually really shout about it.
Yeah. All right. And we keep talking about the kids section. And I tell people, my favorite part in the library is the children's section. Yeah. And you've had the CBC program is there in that digital platform. So check it out. So thank you guys so much. See you again.
You're welcome.
All right.